Alright, how's it going, you guys? I just wanted to make this little video here, kind of talking about Guild Wars 2, and as you guys can see on my YouTube channel already, I've been, pretty much kind of spamming Guild Wars 2 videos, and, I kind of want to talk about it, because Guild Wars 2, for me right now, honestly, is more than just a game. It's a community. For me, it's almost a part of my lifestyle to play Guild Wars 2. You hop in, you have buddies. I just want to talk to them. I want to play with them. I want to do stuff with them. I want to raid. I want to fractal dailies. I want to fractal CMs. I want to strikes. It's such a nice, epic way to kind of group up with people and play with them and do whatever. It's so I don't know how to tell you, like, cuz I don't the only MMORPG that I've played is RuneScape, right? I've never played any other, like, from a third person view perspective. Like, Guild Wars 2 is the perfect MMO. It literally is perfect. I don't think anything comes close. The only reason I say this is because I feel like it's not too excessive for the new player early on. When I first started Guild Wars 2, I enjoyed the content. I enjoyed what I was doing. It didn't feel annoying as fuck. I'm just doing stuff and it feels great. Leveling is clean. I'm progressing my character. I'm learning my new abilities. I'm learning what my sword does, what my abilities are. And as I kept playing, I really started to enjoy, like, every 10 levels you do the story, and then, you unlock something, and then I get a cool, epic greatsword. Awesome. I love the greatsword, right? I've started Warriors, so I really love the greatsword. It's fun to use. As I kept progressing through the game, I started in 2019, by the way. 2019 September. So I'm not like a veteran, right? I didn't start like back in 2012 with all the fantastic players that have been playing like this whole time, which I have gotten to know, by the way. There's Snowcrow's members that I've played with. There's Lawitz. He's a fantastic player. I talked to him in Crossroads in Discord, and I've also seen his Deadeye Pylon video. He's fantastic. He's fucking wild. He does some crazy shit with that Pylon. I've seen the way he plays. I think he's an excellent player. I've played with Subby QT. I think he's a phenomenal player. And the cool thing about Guild Wars 2 in general is that I just feel like everyone knows everyone. Is that weird to say? Because it really feels like that. It's like, okay, so I'm from Kuwait, right? And so in Kuwait, we're a small country, right? But in Kuwait, you know everyone because it's a small country, right? And because it's a small country, I know a lot of people, and other people know a lot of people. Okay? Guild Wars 2 kind of feels like that. I feel like I met and know so many people that I see them almost every time I log in Guild Wars 2. I see them as I'm just walking around Aerodrome in Lion's Arch, or if I am over at the Fractal entrance portal, I see someone there. He's trying to do daily CMs. He's trying to do whatever. I see him. I remember him, right? It's like, I played with you. I remember you. You were that great heal firebrand that gives me 100% quickness uptime. Yep. Because I'll tell you one thing, you better give me that 100%. Right? Anyway, it feels like a sense of community. I never thought when I first started playing Guild Wars 2 in 2019, I never thought that it was going to be like this epic. I never thought I would even play this long. I'm not the kind of guy that like has a schedule for like gameplay time, right? Like, because in raids with my guild MaM, you gotta like go in and we raid from this hour to this hour. I never had that like in games, like when I just play Overwatch. I play whenever I want. I do this, I do whatever I want. But what's cool in Guild Wars 2 is that you can get together and just do things together at a certain time. It's like hanging out. It's like you're actually like hanging out, And it's such a cool, like, different feel that I've never really experienced in a game kind of thing, and it's just so epic. And I've met MaM. That's the guild that I'm in, and I raid with them Tuesdays, Wednesdays. 1900, 1800 UK time is when we raid, usually on Tuesday, Wednesday. And I just enjoy raiding with them. I enjoyed raiding with them. I got to know them. I know every single member now. I know like so much now about the game also because of them, right? So there's some great individuals that I've met that have really helped me with the game, right? Like there was, like I said, Subby QT, fantastic player. There's the QT guild. I met someone from CND. By the way, Subby QT also. I played with his friends as well that are also from QT, which I thought was epic. That I got to play with them and stuff, and that's badass, right? Snow Crows members I've played with in raid pugs, and I've seen them in aerodrome, and like that's what I'm talking about. Like I'm walking around aerodrome and I see Snow Crows members. It's like SC, and when I left click, no, it's not Supreme Commanders. It's actually, it says Snow Crows, right? Because I know other guilds like to take the name and Supreme Commander, some bullshit. Anyway, that's what's cool is that I've got to meet some of the best players. Mighty Teapot, I played with him. He joined us in a pug. I actually have a YouTube video on that. He's a fantastic player. Not only that, but his guide content is excellent. I've watched his Sabbatha guide. I've watched his Adina guide. Like, I've watched multiple variants of his content, not just only raids, but I've seen like his other stuff. It's really cool that he has a video that helps new players kind of get into Guild Wars 2. Has like Boone's explanation. He has like everything. He's fantastic. Mela, same thing. Mela has fantastic content on Twitch. His streams are good. He does raid trainings. He has a full YouTube playlist on his YouTube channel, Mela on Twitch, that literally goes through the entire raid wing, every single one. And guess what? I watched every single one because I wanted to be very good at this game. And then I'm going to come to this point now. Guild Wars 2, in terms of difficulty, is actually a hard game. And that's what I like, right? I didn't want to play this. Well, when I first started Guild Wars 2, I didn't just want to play it just to hit bosses, right? Like, with no rotation, no, like, skill level needed or whatever. Honestly, like, I didn't know Guild Wars 2 was going to be this epic. I really had no idea that I was going to be so sunk into it. You know, like when you find that one game and you're just hooked? Like, this is it. It did it for me. I got hooked. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with Guild Wars 2. It's done such a great job at drawing me in as a new player and getting to experience all this epic content. All this epic content that I have experienced, not just in raids, but raids being my favorite, of course. Getting into raids was not easy at all. I'm just going to tell you right now, not easy, because I didn't know how to get into it. If I join a guild, if I join a LFG, they kick me. What the hell's KP? What the hell's LI? I don't know any of this shit, right? Because I really had no idea how to get into the content. I didn't know how. So then people told me, right, on my stream and in MAM, Snow Crows. Okay, Snow Crows, I'll go check them out. Oh, okay, there's builds, there's, what's all this crazy abilities and stuff? 30k DPS, arc DPS, all these crazy things. I started to understand and explore, and then I joined Crossroads Inn, and they gave some crazy amount of insight. They do raid trainings. So the way you get into Guild Wars 2, if you want to be a good player, is you have to do your research. You have to explore. You have to find these things. You have to get into that theme of, I want to improve. You have to get into the mindset, rather. The mindset of, I want to improve. I want to be good. I want to master this class. And once you get to that point, it's so satisfying. I can't even tell you. Like, I failed Deadeye Pylons a lot early on. I think I almost do it in the most clean way now. I do it cleanly. I not only like rotation-wise, but like I know exactly the patterns. Kadim 2 is my favorite boss, by the way. I love him. Like, my point is, Guild Wars 2, right, rewards you for actually getting very good. And the best part about this game is that it's not. I've played. I meant to mention Arcade, by the way. I played that. I played RuneScape and Arcade, but I never played Arcade for that long. These are the only two MMOs I've played. Guild Wars 2 being my third MMO ever, and it's definitely the best one. What I'm going to say is there are 10 abilities in your HUD, right? Other MMOs, there's like a bunch of abilities. Shift 1, Shift 2, Shift 3, Shift 4, Shift all the way to 9. Control, Alt 1. There's so many fucking buttons. There's so many fucking buttons, dude. Relax. It's just too many buttons for me to like go through, and I just don't like that. I come from Overwatch, League of Legends. I've played it in the past. I like having a amount of skills that isn't like too many to press, right? Like I go all the way, put my finger all the way to F9. Oh my god, yeah, you can change your keybinds or get a gaming mouse that's MMO, but like what's beautiful about Guild Wars 2 is its simplicity, but also its complexity. It's both. It is not a linear game whatsoever, because not only are you exploring your class and getting better at it, but you're also improving in terms of how you're going to do your abilities with these 10 abilities. Also, I forgot to mention F1, F2, F3, F4. There are those keys as well, which I don't mind now because I played Renegade. I've gotten used to the F keys, so that's not a problem. I just really like that. The combat is so thrilling. It's so complex. It's so good. And I love the break bar edition. I love the design of it. I just got hooked, guys. I got immersed into Guild Wars 2. And there's really an established sense of community. I feel like I've touched on the points that I really like about this game. I hope I didn't really miss anything, but once again, like, it changed my life. Just this game literally is life-changing. I've never played a game like this. Not to that extent. I never thought I played that long. I never thought the community was this welcoming, and I don't know what to tell you. Like, I really have no words. The amount of excitement and entertainment I have playing this game is immense. I love streaming it. The viewers are great. The community is great, and the best part is it doesn't feel like a game that is heavily saturated. I can make content with Guild Wars 2 freely, and I feel like the video will do good, right? Because I'm a content creator, that's important to me. I have to release videos that and the video hopefully will do good. I try to make it polished and all that stuff, right? And my Guild Wars 2 videos are doing actually quite good. Quite good. And I really want to keep pushing that. With that being said, I can't say for sure that I'm only going to be making Guild Wars 2 content because I play other games, right? I play Overwatch, I play other stuff, and I make guides for the other games too. But I just love Guild Wars 2, man. And like, if you're a new player and you're trying to get into Guild Wars 2, it is absolutely worth a shot. End of Dragons is coming, the new expansion. I'm sure it's going to be very exciting. Many people are excited, and there's the new patch coming, of course, with the whole balance changes for the May 11 patch for 2021. If you're watching this 5 years later, 2 years later, different story. But anyway, yeah, honestly, to the Guild Wars 2 community, thank you for existing. It's done a lot. It's done a lot for me. Not only did it affect my lifestyle and my life in general, but the game is fantastic. And yeah, I really wanted to talk about that because I've been thinking about it a lot lately. How much the game means to me now than it did when I first started. Everything about this game is perfect. Community, S+. Gameplay, S+. Raids, S+. I literally have no downsides to the game. I have nothing bad to say about the game. I know people have said, or they complained that, there's no new content and all that. And I understand that from the perspective of someone that has played this game for a long time. Like, you're OG veteran. You played from 2012 when the game got released. correct me if I'm wrong, I think the game got released in 2012. All right, if you've been playing that long and you really want the content, I understand, right? For me as a player, I have so much to explore. I have not only so much to explore, but I have so many classes to explore too. As of now, I have every single class in Guild Wars 2. And I've mastered some of them, not all of them. Elementalist is something I'm working on right now. Hey, that's going to be hype. That's going to be hype. All I'm going to say is that Elementalist is pretty hype. But yeah, I think the game rewards you very well for knowledge. It's not tedious. It's not annoyingly grindy. It's not... Everything is just well done, right? It's not grindy, annoying shit. I don't have to go from point A to point B to point A to point B over and over and over again. I don't have to do that. I can just do things at my own pace, do them when I want, do whatever the fuck I want. It's so good. Like, really, Guild Wars 2, in my opinion, does all those things beautifully. And, yeah, I wanted to talk about it. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching this video, if you've made it this far, of course. And I will catch you guys later. Peace out.